At Connecting Canterbury, we issue small energy grants for people that are struggling or in crisis for gas and electric payments. We also help with filling out forms and applying for Acts 435 grants for bigger items, such as white goods and carpets, beds, things like that, when people are in crisis and need it.
So from my early days, offering people banking help, that's really moved people who now haven't got even cash for banking, but want to have help for their basic way of life, help themselves and their families. And this is what we're trying to do.
I started at Connecting Canterbury because I come from a background of addiction. I'm a former grateful, recovered alcoholic and addict. And I wanted to give a bit of time back to the community that helped and supported me when I was at my lowest. So also here at Connecting Canterbury, we signpost to other agencies. So we work alongside the Citizens Advice Bureau. We've also worked with Canterbury City Council and Kent County Council, so we can signpost to other agencies to support people.
Top people of faith and no faith, whether they're creed or no creed, will help people.
So you might go away with a small energy grant, but you also go leaving with friends and a sense of community and a sense of support.
Like 20 years I've been on the trip, in between all time. That's always been my problem, coming out to prison and there's nowhere for me to go, no accommodation, nothing. But this time was different.
There's a project that was set up by Social Justice Network. It's a house for men who would otherwise be street homeless, by and large who have also served time in prison. It's not just a roof over their heads, it's far more than that. We have a programme of activities, there's something happening every day for them.
I've done courses, you know, and other things I do volunteering, which is amazing. I love it down there. And I'm doing like therapy. I go to therapy, which is amazing.
And this is a place which offers them the chance to settle for a period of time, to rebuild their lives, figure out what they want to do next, and then move on to a place which is more secure for them and which allows them to grow as people.
Because I've never been proud of myself. So a lot of people, you know, being proud, say, when you hear it from someone else, say, I'm very proud of you. I've never had that in my life.
The difference that this project can make is life-changing.
Now, I am proud of myself. I mean, for what I've done. I've come from down there, laying in the dirt, literally laying in the dirt, homeless, with nothing, not a penny, and no one. I didn't have no immediate family, because I lost all my family, so I didn't have no one. And then to pick myself up and to come here and get my life sorted out. And since I've been here, you know, it's been amazing.
What we aim to do is to provide a safe, welcoming, non-judging environment for them to grow as people and decide where they want to be next in their lives.
I never ever dreamed, well, I did dream that I'd get this far, but it's happened. And I've done it, you know, from down there upwards. It was a godsend, really. It was amazing to get this place.
We have different programs. All our programs have need-centered, so we understand what gaps there are in our community and we offer opportunities to fill those gaps. Today is just one of the examples of the programs that we lead on. It's a conversation club for women.
So we do arts and craft with English. We have sewing and English. And then we bring in different facilitators and professionals running ad hoc workshops.
Today I'm running an arts and crafts session with them. I'm doing collages. Most people decide that they're going to focus on what home means to them. And with collages, it's so much simpler to envision and to put together like all the elements of home that they feel speaks to them.
We help refugee women and women seeking asylum to feel more comfortable speaking English with the help of local volunteers and the local community.
For people who are coming into the community, in order to connect with one another, doing an activity together really helps.
To get to know each other, to grow in solidarity, and to start bringing about a fresh narrative
on asylum and refuge and welcome.
If you have something else to focus on and you have something in common with each other and you can share your work and the process, I think that goes a long way.
This is a welcome hub for the Ukrainian community in Canterbury and across the diocesan borders.
The goal of it is to help incoming Ukrainians have a place to ask their questions, start their life here in the UK.
So we have people coming from Dover, from Deal. They come here, they get support, information and guidance on life in the UK, loads of casework. And we do this in partnership with other agencies.
We're showing them that they're not alone. And I think a lot of people who came here now know each other as well, and then continue supporting each other outside.
This project should not be needed because we should not encounter people fleeing war. Communities should be already set up with an openness towards newcomers. Unfortunately, that's not the case.
My name is Braden Muhlenberg. I am an Anglican refugee support lead in northern France. It's a job partially advocacy to try to let, especially folks in the Church of England, know what's happening here in Calais, because I think a lot of people, it seems like, haven't heard a lot of what's been happening since 2016 when the big slum, the jungle, was dismantled. Yeah, I support especially a house of hospitality for mostly women and children or families, if possible. Here in Calais, it's called Maria Skoptsova House. For me, it's one of these kind of little islands of peace and little light and joy in the middle of a pretty dark place. I talked about the situation in Calais. It's very difficult for people living here, but one of the more difficult realities is that it's not just people living here, it's people dying on this border in regular intervals and more each year. The burial can cost 2,000 euros, and the government doesn't pay that. I know it's a lot, 2,000, but if different groups and people of faith put in a little bit, it can be a big comfort to families far away to know that their loved one was buried in a way that was sensitive to their faith and their practice.
Hello, I'm here in Calais. My first time traveling to Calais and being here in one of the camps filled with young people. I'm standing next to a water tank that is donated to the people who are here by a charity. I am really thankful that there are organizations who are caring for those who are using this camp. The camp is full of life, and I hope that the world will recognize that those who are here, those who live here, share a common humanity with us, which means they are our brothers and sisters, they are our children, and we will and we must care for them.